Hello. Good morning to all. Am I audible?
Yes, Jayanti, you're audible. Please go ahead.
Okay. Good morning, sir. Thank you. Hello. Good morning to all. It's my pleasure to welcome you all to the town hall meeting, back to the town hall meeting on this lovely Saturday morning. It's nice to see such a big gathering. And a special thanks to each and every one of you for joining from Chennai, Hyderabad, and Bangalore offices, warehouse, field, and work from home, etc. I'm Jayanti from HR team. I also have my colleagues, Mr. Ramanan and Mr. Shanmugam from HR team along with me to host you today. I take this pleasure in welcoming the entire team on behalf of our CEO, Mr. Rajurkar, Managing Director, Mr. L. Mahadevan, and all business heads and functional heads. In this edition, I understand there are some interesting and exciting information that is going to be shared with you, and I am as eager as all of you to hear it. So let's get started straight away. I take pleasure in inviting our CEO, Mr. Aniruddha Rajarkar, to present his thoughts to all of us gathered here today. Sir, over to you.
Thank you, Jayanti.
Thank you.
Good morning, all Shield warriors. It's nice to be speaking to each one of you again in this online gathering of Town Hall. This is our second event of Town Hall and it is still online. I welcome each one of you to this online gathering, to this event of Town Hall where we share, understand, and know about the company, its progress, its future, and few goodies, and some awards and recognition. So all of that will happen today. So before we begin, let me start by sharing the screen. As we all understand in this language, let me start with sharing the screen for each one of you. Is this correctly visible? Okay, thank you. So welcome everyone to this second town hall meet. Before we go ahead with the discussion on the town hall meet, I thought it is important for us to share what is Shield. Shield is a company, but each one of us experiences this company differently. Many of us are relatively recent entrants into Shield. Many of us, a large number of us, have been associated with Shield for long years. So everybody experiences the company uniquely. As in the family, everyone's experience of the family is different. But it is important for us to understand what is Shield. So Shield, from innovation with science, has now become innovation, science, and excellence. If this is the logo change, which happened few quarters back, we started using the new logo. What all has changed and what is the new Shield now? I thought it would be most appropriate to share few thoughts on that topic. So let's understand our family better. Let's understand Shield better. Before we understand Shield, let's understand which domain we are working on. Women and child. We are working in women's health and we are working in child health. If you look at WHO, all WHO programs and priority programs are directed towards women's health and child health. Why is that? That is because women and child health is a priority. In any situation and every situation, courtesy demands women and child are first. The woman is a multifaceted human being. She plays a vital role. And as the society is, most of the Indian women ignore and neglect their health issues. Children, children health is nation's health. Children are future and children are vital to nation's present and its future. There are issues, whether it is women's health or child health, there are a lot of issues, and more importantly, there are emerging challenges. So it is important for us to understand that Shield operates in area which are priority in healthcare, women health and child health. So what do? We do roughly 7 different things, 7 different points, 7 different pillars define our business, define our existence, define our philosophy. And these 7 pillars could be defined and narrated in the fashion which you can see. First, we provide novel therapeutic options. We are a pharma company. We provide medicines, but we provide novel therapeutic options. We don't provide me too. We provide novel therapeutic options for 21st century women and Gen Z children. We provide solutions to new age diseases. When it comes to child, we don't talk about diarrhea and dysentery. We talk about new age diseases. We provide products, medicines, solutions which are backed with innovative science and evidence. We just don't provide logic. We provide innovation. We provide evidence. Strong clinical medical evidence. Fifth pillar of our business, we are customer centric. As a 5G philosophy, we have 2 G's in that 5G, which are customer centric. First, customer centric philosophy is great attention to customer and internal customer in terms of people policy. So we are customer centric. Sixth pillar, we are not local player. We are not a small regional player. We are playing pan-India now, and we have multiple international collaborations. So we don't just bring innovative solutions, we bring innovative solutions which are tried, tested and proven globally. We are recognized in India, we are recognized outside India as well. We have collaborations outside India. And seventh and important pillar, we are modern, we are innovative, we are novel, we are new age, we are 21st century, we are Gen Z, we are customer, but we have not left our traditions behind. We are very, very traditional because it is the tradition which brings us here. So these 7 pillars in more than one ways define Shield. We are novel therapeutic, we are 21st century and Gen Z children, we bring solutions to new age diseases, our products are innovative and backed with evidence, we are customer centric, we are pan-India and international collaborations, we are modern with traditional values and culture. Let me spend some more time on few of these. For 21st century women, obviously we said we focus on emerging diseases, new age diseases, infertility, PCOS, menopause, emerging areas of vaginal infections, so on and so forth. These are the diseases which are continuously on the rise, and these are driven by lifestyle changes. This is ASSOCHAM Indian body, which says 68% of women, working women, suffer from lifestyle diseases because of the change in lifestyle. So new age diseases are on the rise as women, more and more women come towards work, have to balance between work and family, and lifestyle is under stress. So new age diseases keep happening. So we provide solutions to these new age diseases. And we, as we said, we provide solutions with innovation, with evidence to enrich quality of life of women and serve our future generation. Remember, Women's health is important to family's health. If women is healthy, one family is healthy. For children, again, new age diseases. Child health is an important criteria for WHO, for nation, for policy of the government, health policy of the government. And one can understand diseases like ADHD, ASD, other neurological developmental disorders are significantly on the rise. It is diseases like this which require intervention in terms of therapy and intervention in terms of medicine. So we bring solutions to these children, which are angelic children, for improvement in their ability to understand, in their ability to perform daily tasks, and in their ability to ensure that they lead a normal life. So over the next decade, a lot of children are expected to be getting into adulthood, getting into schools, and so on and so forth, which have these issues, spectrum issues. We provide solutions. We help the children to lead a normal life. And this is a great initiative happening through Angelo team. So 21st century women and Gen Z children. As we have said, strong science and strong evidences, multiple clinical trials, global publications, ESHRE, European publications, clinical trials ongoing, clinical trials completed, clinical trials published. Each one of our product is having data of patients where it has been tried, tested, and proven effective. We don't claim any of our claim which is not supported by science, which is not supported by data, which is not supported by innovation and evidence for our brands. It is not a global evidence copied. Generally, Indian pharma companies circulate global trials. We have data of our own brands. Apcor has data, OvaShield has data, DFRAC trials are going, Estrogen trials are happening, Cognicare has a lot of trials already done and still happening. So our own brands, our own products have been tried clinically and proven with strong evidence. Our collaborations, few of them are on the slide, but this brings lot of innovations, and these are only 3. We will have more as the time passes and we have more and more pipeline for us. We will look forward to a large number of collaborations inside the country and outside the country. Collaboration need not come only from outside. Collaborations can also, innovation and collaboration can also happen from within India. But we will be sourcing innovation, whether it is in India or outside. We already have 3 collaborations. As I said, we are modern and traditional, both. All of us have seen Shield Connect. Shield Connect is a unique platform for gynecologists today and is fast evolving into the universe of gynecologists as a preferred platform. 889 webinars, 3 lakh plus views, 65,000 visitors, 32,000 unique visitors, 43% regular visitors. And remember, these are not general people. These are all doctors which are visiting our site. And obviously there is a reason why they are visiting. They are seeing value. So Shield Connect has become an identity for Shield. Shield Connect, doctor may or may not remember Shield, but they definitely will remember Shield Connect and they can connect with the Shield Connect. And this has happened in the recent past. So Shield Connect is a significant initiative for us. That is for customers. Internally also we are digitized, DigiShield. Complete availability of each and every data on screen. It has significantly reduced the admin work. It has significantly reduced the effort required to analyze the sales. It is available 24/7, 365 days for us to see, understand, analyze and execute for improvement and growth. This is a huge benefit which improves productivity, which improves speed, which improves and uses the ability to compute significantly. These modern tools of DigiShield and Shield Connect have been helping us to do well. In business also, our achievements are not small. In our represented market, we are a top 10 company. What does that mean? That means wherever we are participating, we are one of the leaders. In overall market, we are top 100. But wherever we are participating, we are one of the leaders. So it is expected that we behave as one of the leaders. We are a top 10 company when it comes to our market. We don't participate in large number of markets. We don't have antibiotics, we don't have cardiovasculars, but wherever we participate, we are one of the leaders. And this is proven with huge number of recognitions and awards coming our way. There are 5 awards so far, and many more will come. We have been awarded as a leading pharmaceutical company in women's health. We have been awarded as a women's health technology solutions company. We have been awarded for reproductive and sales health category great company. We have been awarded for best practices in customer experience, internal and external, for DigiShield and Shield Connect by CII. We have been awarded for sustainable healthcare leader as a pharma company. So all aspects of our efforts are not just understood internally, but recognized externally also. Shield has 5 awards to show in last couple of years. So what does that mean? What was Shield and what is Shield? The 7 pillars which I said has transformed Shield from a Chennai based company to a pan-India company with international exposure. From a company which used to quote WHO quotes to a company which has WHO chief scientists joining their webinars and WHO representatives being part of Shield Connect. From a gynecology focused company to a women's healthcare initiative which solves new age diseases for women. For PDA company to moving to pediatric neurology and developmental pediatrics focused efforts. So Shield started the journey in a small way, but as we move forward, our journey is gathering momentum, our journey is becoming very, very significant. And that is reflected through loyalty that we see through our employees and customers. It is this loyalty which makes Shield significantly successful. 140 employees out of 400 odd are working with us for a long time, multiple years. 500 prescribers prescribe our products almost daily. And these numbers are not for 1 month or 3 months. These are numbers for years. We have seen Shield Connect, 43% of participants are regular participants. 7 societies conduct meeting regularly every month on our platform. 10 loyal employees contributed for more than a couple of decades and successfully retired in just last 1 year. What all this says? This says that this company values people, this company ensures that the loyalty for internal customers, employees, and loyalty for external customers, prescriber, is rewarded. And that is exhibited by these numbers. No individual working within the company or a customer of the company will be loyal unless there is value in the company for the employee and also for the customer. Unless the company values what are the needs and expectations of employees and customers, the company cannot become successful. These numbers are telling that our internal employees and our external customers are both willingly associating for longer duration with us significantly. So we celebrate loyalty, we ensure and cultivate loyalty. So we are Shield men and women. And what we do takes care of our own families and future generations, because not only through our efforts and earnings we take care of family and future generation, but through our medicines, through our efforts to bring newer medicines, through our efforts on daily basis, we are shaping the health of women and health of children. So it is not just that we as a company are participating in some therapy to build some business and to build some turnover. We have a purpose, and that purpose is vast, large, and significantly important for health of this country and the women and children of this country. So it is our responsibility to continue to do so that women of this country and children of this country, which are future, become much more healthier. So whatever you do daily basis, each call you make, each prescription you generate, each retailer you book, each strip or bottle you sell is adding value to ensure that women and children of this country are becoming healthier and becoming successful, thereby making this country strong and making this country great. So that's what we do at Shield. Just a snapshot of our performance quickly. Our journey towards 100 crore is continuing. We are building. We have some more journey to cover, but every month we are inching closer to our together towards 100 goal. Trend of sales, Q2 and Q3 more or less similar, improved and significantly doing well. We need to continue to ensure that our coverages, our efforts are on track to build the sales as we move forward. Q2 was the best quarter so far. Q3 was slightly below, but I am sure Q4 and April onwards will get our traction back, because the coverages which got dipped are now coming back. As the coverage improves, we have seen multiple times the output of sales improves. This brings me to the next area, is what is the new announcement for the Shield Warriors. We have always spoken of 5G, but I have the pleasure of ensuring that our 5G is added with some significantly additional benefits. I will go one by one, and I have some 7 or 8 announcements to make. So stay tuned, listen very, very carefully. Each one of this is significantly beneficial for each one of us. Let me begin. First is improving our communication skills. In our company, in our business, it is the communication which builds success. If you are able to communicate correctly and impressively, you will succeed. Our ability to communicate needs to improve every single day. And to ensure that each one of us becomes great English speaker, which creates an impression and perception in front of our customers, we are tied up with Capshine, leaders in training people on spoken English. And the first batch of 60 MR colleagues will begin the program today. Today in the afternoon, the English Fluency Enhancement Program for first batch of 60 colleagues is starting. The training team is starting this program for first batch. So the chosen first 60 will go through this program and learning and will come out a significantly strong, fluent English speaking gentlemen and women. That's the first initiative. Let me go to the next. Second, this has been on demand. This has been on demand for long. Keep your chats coming. Health and medical insurance for all the people is getting worked upon and would be happy to announce as and when we close the deal with the third party provider. So all shield warriors also need to be shielded from diseases and cover from illness. So the health insurance policy will come your way very, very shortly. This is the second announcement. So when it comes to people, ability to improve skill is starting today. Health insurance is coming your way. Any comments? Okay, I'll go to the next. It doesn't end here. Incentive has been the most important component of our earnings. Incentives, quarterly rewards, bonus allowances, and compact headquarters, all are new opportunities to earn more. And how will this happen? Let me take one by one. All of us know incentive, we have variety of incentives, POB incentives, brand incentives, monthly, consistent, quarter, special growth incentive, new joinees incentives, so on and so forth. All of these grand incentives are already available and a lot of people are earning incentives every single month. But I do feel it's not sufficient because there's some gap. And as I have said multiple times, it is my role to find out ways to give money. So we have figured out one more way to ensure that everybody earns incentive. And that way is, before I go to the way, as I said, multiple people have been consistently earning incentives every single month. More than two-thirds people, many times more than 75-80% of the people have earned incentives. So what's the new thing on incentive? The new thing is minimum guaranteed incentive, MGI. We have said two-thirds of the people are earning incentives every month. What about the one-third? We have said many people are earning incentives, but very few people are earning incentives every month. There is someone who misses out once in a while, for 1 month, for 2 months, for 3 months at times, and then comes back. Why should that happen? So the question is, why should one miss the opportunity of earning every month? So very happy to announce MGI, minimum guaranteed incentive. What is it? First, it is applicable for all the people, including managers, who are either not earning or missing or earning lesser than MGI. So minimum guaranteed incentive is the minimum incentive you will take away irrespective of your performance. Whatever happens, MGI will come. If you earn, you get your earned incentive. But if you miss for right or wrong reason, MGI is guaranteed. MGI is guaranteed addition to every month earning. Details of the MGI obviously we will share along with the new incentive scheme. But MGI is ready and MGI is announced and will be applicable very shortly. So as I have said multiple times, incentives will be grand. We have lots of incentives, but just in case you miss, still you get incentive, minimum guaranteed incentive. What is next? Chitrakala, you can tell me any good comment.
Everyone are appreciating sir, great initiative. Excellent sir, thank you so much.
Keep your comments coming. If the best possible comment, I will read out.
Good news for all of us, thank you.
No. I want some really good comments. Thank you, good news. No, some creative comments.
I am in much need of this.
Yes, everybody needs this, which is coming.
Great initiative for RMR project for empowering.
Good. Okay, so keep your comments coming. I will read them out as and when I find some good comment. Let me move to next. This is not it. Some more. Welcome points for all our new joinees, for all frontline executives in all the divisions carrying different designations for first 12 months of joining the company. You will get reward points and then you can redeem those points every quarter based on number of points you earn to various goodies, various gifts. So if there is minimal absence, if there is maximized incentive, if your participate in LMS is significant and score is good, if your reporting is prompt, if your expense is accurate and earnings of expense is also accurate, everything gets you a point. Whatever you do for first 12 months will get you point, and those points you can redeem based on whichever item you want. You choose. You can have small goodies, goggles you can see, watches you can see, trimmers and shavers. I am only seeing male items, so obviously we will also populate this with some female items if women colleagues are also a part of this scheme. Perfumes are there, yes, I can see the perfumes. So for first 12 months, welcome point scheme. Normal daily work which all of us are supposed to do gets you some reward. Nothing of this work is additional. This is the work which each one of us is anyhow supposed to do. But still, it gets us reward because it makes our welcome smooth and it creates good habits with our new joinees. Another example of generous people policy. Any comment to read?
Yes.
Okay, some readable comments.
This is why we stay here for more years, as we say about loyalty. She will always take care of us.
So, who has said this?
Vinod.
Vinod is saying this is why I stay here for long years. Thank you, Vinod. Okay, let's move forward. Keep your comments coming. This is already announced, but I'll still capture as a part of our generous people policy. Framework is not bad. Framework is good because framework helps us to perform better and framework helps us to also earn better. So it gives us flexibility of work parameters to achieve 100% of the sales, 100% of the effort, and you can go beyond 100% and gain the allowance also beyond 100%. So bonus allowance for people who are going beyond the stipulated work. Genuine customer focus. We have taken the initiative to create compact headquarters. And this will happen in each one of your division because creating compact headquarters helps us to reduce unnecessary stress of geography and travel during pandemic or otherwise. But given the product basket we have, the potential of the customer allows us to make the sales significantly bigger. So as much as possible, we will try and create compact headquarters where the ease of coverage and focus will bring business. Running around may not necessarily bring business. Running around will definitely only create stress of travel, of going up and down. Wherever necessary, we shall, but wherever not necessary, we shall not. Because compact headquarters will create ease of operations. And that ease of operation will translate into more customer focus, better customer service, and obviously which will translate into better results for each one of us. What is next? If there is any comment.
This is a company which is really process driven and value all employees. Thank you for giving opportunity for the excellent giving me the opportunity for excellent part of this organization by Ashutosh.
Ashutosh, thank you for a very long comment of value, process driven, and opportunity provided. Keep it coming. So this is whatever we have seen is about 5G. But as the comments are telling me, 5G is not sufficient. So here we go. I have great pleasure of introducing 6th G. But before I go to 6th G, is there any comment?
I feel more comfortable, more in control.
Louder. So who's this?
Ratnadeep.
Ratnadeep. He feels more in control and more comfortable.
Yes.
All the best, Ratnadeep. So let me go into the 6th G. And this is game changing G. Go Green initiative. For all our Shield colleagues. Go green from shifting from petrol vehicles to electric vehicles. We don't make electric vehicles, but go green will give us an opportunity in terms of significant loan assistance at a very, very minimal interest rate, and we will purchase bulk for each of our interested colleague where there will be a significant discount also. And that will create huge savings for each one of us as we move around and ensure our compact headquarter coverage. So happy to announce Shield, as a part of its responsible ESG drive, is going green, and we will come back to you with significant details on our Go Green initiative 6th G for shifting to electric vehicles for each one of us. So I have covered multiple points. I have covered what is Shield in the current context. I have covered a small bit of our performance, and we have looked at very many additions to 5G, and we have looked at a 6th G which is also coming your way. We are finalizing the scheme with banks and with manufacturers, and once we are final with the scheme, we will come to you. Thank you and all the best to each one of you. Thank you.
Wow, that was an interesting presentation, sir, and a lot of takeaways. Thank you. I'm sure many of you are having hundreds of questions to ask. Please do wait. Our HR team will revert to you with more information in the days to come. Next, our next speaker, no need introduction, the man who is known to speak from his heart. I welcome Mr. L. Mahadevan, our Managing Director. Sir, please do take the stage and rouse us your wise words.
Hello, good morning, my dear Shield men and women. I'm audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible. Please go ahead.
So normally I used to ask people to make me to speak second or third. But normally in the last 2 times they have given me the opportunity to speak first. Now I feel that I should have spoken first. Because I don't know that what I am going to add more than Rajurkar said so far. First I thought why we should have meeting like this, town hall meeting. You see, pharma company normally conduct meetings. Due to COVID and pandemic situations for the past 2 years, we are not meeting physically. We are having most of the times online meetings, virtual meetings. So this is custom of the pharma company that on and off we should meet and talk to the people. But today, I felt that these types of meetings are very, very important. Why? Normally, human psychology that, we live in a family, we hate, we do a lot of complaint. We live in a society, we hate, we do a lot of complaint. We live in a country, the same thing. We always admire the other countries. But once you look at and find out, then you will realize that your family is the greatest among the all. Your society is the greatest among the all, and your nation is the greatest among the all. Likewise, I always feel that proud to be a Shield man, but today I felt that really that the proudness, the percentage of proudness got increased. That today, I am a Shield man. Why? Beautifully articulated that how great our company is. So now I have only one thing to left to speak to you people. Before going and talking once again about the company and the beautifully in the HR initiative, I felt very happy, and I appreciate Rajurkar and the HR team for various initiatives taken place, 5G and 6G. I'll come to that little later. Before talking about our company, I think that once again, a lot of new representatives are here, joined and taken this profession knowingly, without knowingly, they would have joined. First of all, I wanted to share whatever I know little about this pharma industry. Gentlemen, there are so many industries out there. Automobile industry is there, textile industry is there, IT industry is there, hospitality industry is there. Hospitality means I'm talking about hotels and other things, airlines. So many industries are there. Good. All are good industries. Are they best industries? Certainly not. Because always they have seen a recession. There will be ups and downs. It is not because of COVID. Ever since before COVID also, they will have up and down. IT has got peak and down. Automobile has got peak and down. Textile has got peak and down. Like that, all other industries have peak and down, ups and down. Whereas, gentlemen, the industry we work or we relate ourselves is the greatest among all. Why? The only one industry has not seen a recession, whether city center bomb blasted or Ukraine war or COVID. No, the only industry is growing and growing and growing ever since. Why? Very basic things. You all know that. It's a very common man also will understand that. Population increases, awareness increases, per capita expenditure on health is increases. So naturally, no other way that this industry has to grow and grow and grow. And it is growing year after year, month after month, day after day. So the great opportunities are there for whoever related with the pharma industry or healthcare industry. And this you should understand. The best industry, I will say that. So I appreciate that you all have associated yourself with this industry. Many people are senior people are here. They have associated with 30 decades, 3 decades, 4 decades, and 1 decade in Shield alone, more than 2 decades in Shield. So all these things, is appreciated, and we have done a wise thing. So I inform this to particularly for young people, such a great industry it is. Then about Shield, it's already being beautifully articulated by Rajulkar. You all know that Shield is not yet another pharma company. No, differentiated products, novel solution, innovative products with evidence. Before that, it's a beautiful point told by Rajulkar is that we are into woman and child health care. If you wanted to protect the society now, we should protect women. If you wanted to protect the society or the nation forever, you have to protect the children. So beautifully said. So gentlemen, we are not just doing business. It is not the exchange of money. It is not the exchange of benefits. Apart from that, we are doing reasonably good service to the nation by protecting women as well as child. And this I have realized today. This is we are protecting women. That is the present society is getting protected. At the same time, we are going to protect the future. So in that way, I feel proud that I am part of this Shield. So many companies are claiming that they are gynec company. So many companies has gynec divisions. Is any company has achieved as a gynec company, full-fledged gynec company? The question mark is in front of you. Before that, I will say some information through which you will understand anybody has achieved 100% as a gynec company. So gynecologist treating around 5-6 conditions which you all know. That is, one is pregnancy, one is amenorrhea and menstrual disorder. Both are looks like similar, but there is a difference. Infertility, urogenital disease, infertility, and then menopause. These are the majorly the conditions they deal with, gynecologists. There are companies, we say that MQ, very good, this is a gynec company, but it's either they are leaders in therapy or brand. MQ leaders in iron, Sun leaders in hormones. Then in iron, that some company is good at selling syrup, that is Dexaran, Franco-Indian. There are some companies good at calcium. There are some companies good at selling folic acid, other things. So, gentlemen, Nobody is as a emerged so far as a leader as a Gynec company. If you wanted to emerge as a leader in Gynec, you should be present in all these areas which I mentioned earlier, that pregnancy, amenorrhea, menstrual disorder, urogenital, infertility, and menopause. Fortunately, gentlemen, in Shield, we have persons, reasonably good persons in all these areas. I need not tell about that because after what it is. In case of infertility, defrag and other things, how it is. So we are reasonably present in all these conditions. And every product, as rightly mentioned by Sir, that we have evidence, we are addressing the root cause and giving solutions. Menopause, there was no proper treatment. Before we introduced Opcat, there was no proper treatment for PCOS. Defragmentation is a new concept developed. So we can emerge as a very good Gynec company. We are going to stop with that. We have got an excellent division. It's a new value addition to the Shield. Adding feather to the cap is Angelo. Is it psychiatric company? No. It's a neuropsychiatric company, neuro company? No. It's a pediatric company? No. Then what it is? Something very special. And we are meeting only specialty pediatricians, developmental pediatricians. It's a peculiar, what do you call that, segment we are in. A great segment. We are helped to prevent the cognitive disorder, or we are overcoming the problem of cognitive disorder. It is getting increased day by day. So all disease will get increased because the population increases. Very simple thing. Infertility will increase, infertility will increase. Even the percentage comes down also, that infertility business will go because population increases. So we are into that pediatric segment. So Angela is adding feather to the cap. So new value addition to it. So that's why I told already that we are into woman as well as in child health care. It is beautifully told by our Rajulkar. So gentlemen, then if you wanted to emerge as a leader and whatever the therapy we are in, either it's a woman or a child, what we have to do that? Excellent brands are there. You should make first all the brands as a one division. I mean, every brand is a division. Defrag is a division. Egrige is a division. Opcat is a division. Total is a division. Rudimin is a division. Like that, we can make everybody as a brand as a division. So, gentlemen, so such a great company we are in. And another thing, know about people. People are always special. The character of the company will be determined by the people. So, gentlemen, without you, the company would have not grown to this level. This is, I'm just not telling for the sake of selling. Though always, people used to say Mahadevan will speak from the heart. They know that Mahadevan has nothing in the mind. That's why he has not having brain. That's why they always, the better way of saying that Mahadevan will speak from the heart. And today, Jayanti also told the same thing. So I'm telling this from the heart that without you, this journey would have not come to this level. And we have the ability to fight back. We had, last 2 years, we had ups and downs. That is, Corona, you know that. But we have come back. This all shows how determined you are. And here, I appreciate two things. The HR initiative, that is, one is, Cap Shine. They appointed to improve the skill, communication skill. That's one. And another thing is the minimum guarantee incentive. It is not the money. It will enhance us the, what do you call that, confidence among the team members. Because I'm the team member, out 4 people are working as a medical representative, out of which 3 people are earning incentive continuously or on and off, and 1 person, Mahadevan, is not earning the incentive. What I feel about myself is that I am not the right person to be part of this company, or I may feel that I am not the right person to be part of this industry. So this minimum guarantee incentive will boost their morale and definitely make everybody to perform. So, gentlemen, we are taking a lot of initiative to improve your skill. Skills can be improved, but one thing I want to tell very honestly that if there is a will only, we can improve the skill. So all should have will to perform, all should have will to succeed. That way together we can achieve 100 plus always. Thank you, General. All my best wishes to you and your family. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you very much, sir, for your wonderful speech. You never disappoint us. Now we will move on to the next event. Taking a leaf out of the CEO's presentation, the organization has taken a decisive step in the Go Green initiative. To talk to you more about this, I take you through the next event. I invite Mr. L.N. Sampath, Head of Finance, to the microphone. Sir, over to you. Sir, you are muted.
Yes. Am I audible? Yeah. Thank you, Jayanti. Very nice to see all of you. Warm welcome to all the team here. My respects to Mr. Rajurkar, Mr. Mahadevan, and others on the panel. We wanted to bring you a live event today. Before that, as the live event is getting telecast, I just want to give you a quick background on this Go Green initiative. Ever since we started with this 5G as a principle, we've been trying to work the various ways in which we can financially reward people, make financial benefits available to them. So the switch over to this electric vehicle is definitely a movement towards that. But there was another thing as well. Again, if you look at what's happening around us, because of petrol and this the various fossil fuels that we have, cities like Delhi and many of the metros are choking with pollution. That's number one. And as people, the never-ending rise in the cost of petrol is kind of burning a hole in all our purses, right? But how do we change this? I think if there is a need to change, you have to be the change. The availability of electric vehicles all over the across the world for the last 3-4 years has been very interesting, but there is always a hesitation about it as well. But today, I mean, if you compare anywhere, right, India is the king of adaptation to anything new. Probably 20 years back, we started the mobile phones. Today, everybody have 2 or 3 mobile phones and various forms of digital devices. And then if you look at digital payments also, right, in 2020, comparatively speaking, India had about 25.5 billion online transactions, right, compared to China, which is about 15.7, and the US is only 1.2. So if there is a new technology available, the country will take it and will celebrate it. That's the confidence with which we can definitely go with. There is no doubt that India is going to be a leader of and production and consumption of electric vehicles. Why just production and consumption? We will probably be experts at it in few years' time. So as I said, if there is to be a change, we have to initiate the change, and we have a very supportive management who wanted to go along with it. So with this in mind, we thought we will make a small start today. And our as interesting ever, the Central Warehouse team offered to be the first, offer to try this out. With that in mind, we went ahead with the supply chain team taking the first step towards taking the Go Green initiative. The supply chain team has a few petrol operated vehicles for their local distribution and a diesel operated vehicle for shipping of goods. And we thought the supply chain team was also very enthusiastic about it. So we have our admin head, Mr. Subramaniam, in the supply chain team today. The first electric vehicle of Shield is going to be given to the supply chain team, and that's the event that I'd like you to join. So I request Mr. Subramaniam to hand over the keys to the supply chain head, Mr. Paul, and probably have other few staff joining them as well. So over to them live program. So what you see there is a TVS iQube vehicle. Among the 4 or 5 vehicles that are available today, after a lot of discussion, after a lot of analysis, numeric analysis, and we have identified this to be given to the supply chain team. And honestly, I don't know who have ridden the electric vehicle. The vehicle was here a few days back. About 10 of us, we tried it multiple times. This is a very nice thing that is happening in the country. I hope all of you adapt to it. I thank Mr. Rajurkar for having announced it today. We are working on other finer details which will come to you. And I think, this is a great thing to start. I think many of you will take to it happily, and then we'll have many of our colleagues driving this in probably in a month's time. Maybe we can have Dorai or somebody getting on top of it. Let's see what it looks like.
Yeah, it would be great if somebody can drive it.
Can you drive it?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Great.
Yes. Paul is used to racing at 100 kilometers per hour. So there is absolutely no sound. It's absolutely noiseless. Wow.
Fantastic.
So there is a reverse engine. If you want to reverse park it, you have to press a button and the vehicle kind of reverses by itself. And I think as time goes by, there will be a lot of improvements in the batteries and things like that. But we wanted to choose a company that's definitely into. We are also kind of going through the various data, like the volume of battery production that is there in the country and all that. And TVS is taking great leap towards that. So I think we made a good choice. And absolutely the savings in terms of petrol is phenomenal. The cost savings are really good. So it is a blessing for the middle class people and all our colleagues. I am sure all of you will take it up with enthusiasm. So just wait for us. We will work with the management team and come back with more details. We're talking with bankers and all that. So thank you, Paul sir, LS sir, and everybody there in the central warehouse team. Thank you. Over to you, Jayanti.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Ellen Sampath. And it's a wonderful initiative introduced to our employees. I hope all of them benefit. Okay. Now we are moving on to the most interesting segment, the GEM Award. After the success of the first season of GEM Award, we are highly motivated to continue this segment. Field is proud to recognize outstanding efforts by our team in going beyond the regular line of work. The award for going to the extra mile. Let us see the nominees now. NGM Awards. We'll start with Angelo Division. Nominee, Mr. Kiran Kumar, Brand Manager, Hyderabad. Mr. Raktim Datta, Brand Manager, Siliguri. Mr. S.K. Riaz, Brand Manager, Kolkata. Mr. Arup Kumar Mitra, Zonal Brand Manager, Kolkata. Mr. Tikle Rajaji, Zonal Brand Manager, Hyderabad. Now we move on to the Pakewar Division. Nominees, please. Mr. Ashutosh Upadhyay, India Business Manager, Varanasi. Mr. Biswajit Nayak, ABM, Cuttack. Mr. G. Rajamallu, Area Business Manager, Karimnagar. Mr. Srinivasan A, ABM, Madurai. Mr. Biplab Mukherjee, RBM, Jharkhand and Orissa. Ms. Tulika Tripathi, RBM Lucknow. Now, Genesia Division. Mr. Bikash Kumar Ghosh, ABM Dhanbad. Mr. Karthik Datta, ABM Delhi North. Mr. Manjeet Kumar Verma, ABM Mumbai. Mr. Vinod Kumar K, ABM Calicut. Mr. Ganesh K, Zonal Sales Manager, PCOD Chennai, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Kerala. Mr. Lal Mohan Karamkar, RBM PCOD NEC. Now, last but not the least, Nutri Division. Mr. Abhishek Dubey, Scientific Business Manager, South Delhi. Mr. Ravinder Singh, Scientific Business Manager, North Delhi. Mr. Brijesh Kumar Singh, Regional Scientific Business Manager, Delhi. Mr. S. Kushopasa, RCB Manager, Telangana. Mr. Kura Lakshmana Kuraswamy, Andhra Pradesh. Wishing all the best to all the nominees. Now I request our CEO, Mr. Rajurkar, to announce the winners.
First of all, congratulations to all the nominees. As getting a nomination is itself very, very significant event, but the awards are always much more difficult to achieve than the nomination. So many congratulations to everyone who have been nominated, and I have the pleasure of congratulating the winners of MGM Awards. And these people have exhibited that they are seriously going the extra mile to ensure that they not only do well for themselves, but live our purpose of helping women and child to do better, to protect their health and ensure that we contribute to building this country. So these behaviors exhibited are recognized in MGM Awards. So the first winner amongst the nominees in MGM Award is Mr. Roktin Datta from Siliguri. Roktin, congratulations to you. Roktin is very well known in his territory. He has not only been a performer continuously for long months, but has ensured that in a place like Siliguri and nearby areas, the neurology, the pediatric neurology, the developmental pediatrics, and the angelic children are attended appropriately with the latest therapies. So congratulations to Roktin. Next is Rajaji. Rajaji has been fantastic BM for long years, but as a ZBM also with recent promotion, he has been demonstrating significant customer engagement skills. External customers are in love with Rajaji. They not just recognize Rajaji, they absolutely love Rajaji for each of their personal, professional and social events. So Rajaji has done excellent customer service for long years and thus deserves this MGM award significantly. Congratulations to you, Rajaji. We move to the next, and next is Mr. Bishwajit Nayak, our ABM from Cuttack, from EvaCare. He has always gone beyond the call of duty to create relationships with the doctor. Bishwajit has significant business achievements, but he has been driving the customer connect very well for more than a couple of years now. And this has made him a significantly successful ABM in Cuttack. So congratulations to you, Bishwajit, for your MGM award. Next is our own Mr. Srinivasan from Madurai, ABM Madurai Srinivasan. He has unique achievements to his credit. He takes great efforts to organize events, high teas for retailers, for pharmacy chains, so that his success in POB is regular and continuous. This unique model and innovation which Srinivasan has practiced has made him extremely successful, and he has managed to develop significantly higher rapport with not only the chemists but doctors also. Doctors also appreciate his efforts regularly and his team. So congratulations to Srinivasan for going the extra mile. The next award is again from EvaCare, and this is Ms. Tulika Tripathi. She gets this award for delighting the customer regularly. She is getting this award from us, but more important than this, she will be the person who will be awarded by the doctors on Women's Day for customer service done by doctor. So local Foxy Society, UP Foxy, Agra Foxy has recognized Tulika as the most innovative customer service medical education person, and they are rewarding and awarding Tulika on 8th of March. We recognize this effort, Tulika. Very well done, and congratulations for winning the Best in Medical Education category award from Foxy. We move next. The next is Mr. Bikash Kumar Ghosh. Bikash is ABM at Dhanbad for Genesia, and he always goes extra in terms of activities, whether all the parameters Bikash drives are always in a more than what one prescribes for. He is dedicated. He has, for a division which is expected a call average of 7, he maintains 8+, 9+ for his entire team, and that too for regular purpose. He has always been helpful in converting doctors onto our brands, and he has managed to set an example for the effort he takes, going beyond the required and going the extra mile. So congratulations, Bikash, for driving yourself and the team. Next, very happy to announce the next winner is Mr. Manjeet Kumar Verma from Mumbai. Manjeet, in a tough city like Mumbai, has been driving effort and performance significantly well. He goes the extra mile to ensure that he doesn't miss a doctor. He has been spending late nights, early mornings, difficult afternoons to ensure that a doctor is met and the doctors are prescribing. So the additional effort taken is very well recognized, Manjeet, for going the extra mile. Congratulations to you. The next winner is Ganesh. As the name goes, Ganesh has been in the front. Ganesh has always been the first. He has been setting example of success, and his effort in developing his team are worth noting. Many people from his team have grown from MR to ABM, from ABM to RBM, and that journey continues. So Ganesh has been investing in people to ensure that he builds strong teams and thus builds strong businesses. This is a significant effort, Ganesh, and congratulations to you for ensuring the building ability and skill in the team. I move to the next division now, and the next winner from NutriSynapse is Mr. Abhishek Dubey. Abhishek has been a strong performer along with his colleague Mr. Ravinder Singh. Both of these ABMs from Delhi are joint winners to ensure that the customer service, the efforts during pandemic, after pandemic, for themselves, for their team, and for the patients which eventually they serve have been regular, uninterrupted, and focused. It is their effort which drives themselves and their people for being available 24/7 for their customers and builds business regularly. So congratulations to both our Delhi daredevils, if I may say, Abhishek Dubey and Ravinder Singh. Well done. But last but never the least, award for today is won by Lakshmana. Lakshmana Swami has been the pillar for NutriSynapse in AP. He is one person who ensures that his team goes the extra mile, maybe double extra mile, so that they continue and regular performance is achieved. Lakshmana will not leave any stone unturned for success. He takes whatever it required to do to emerge successful. And Lakshmana has been doing this for long periods, for many months and many quarters now. Thank you and congratulations to you, Lakshmana, for going the extra mile every single time. So very happy to announce the winners of this GEM Awards, and needless to say, all the winners of GEM Awards will be recognized and will be awarded in the physical meetings which we will have soon. Every division will have a physical meeting very soon, and in that physical meeting you should expect your GEM award in front of your team being awarded to you actually, not virtually. This is a virtual announcement, but award will come to you physically. So congratulations to all the winners and all the very best for future. Thank you. Over to you, Jayanti. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations to all the winners. It's nice to see such a big team, and we have a lot of winners today. I thank our CEO, Mr. Rajukar, for his kind gesture. It was a fabulous gathering today and a lot of new things to be known. With that, we have come to the last leg of the event. I request Mr. Padmanabhan to deliver the vote of thanks. Padmanabhan, sir, over to you.
Thank you, Jayanti. And I could say that it is good afternoon to all of you, the Shield men and women. It's a great privilege to be a part of this meeting today. And very special thanks to Mr. Rajulkar and Mr. Mahadevan to address us today. And I think for me, after this meeting, I feel that there's a lot of new energy coming into me. And I'm sure that that would be the feeling for most of you. And it started off beautifully well, where Mr. Rajulkar actually started by saying, what is the general feeling? What is Shield? How do people understand Shield? Everybody thinks we know the company, and all of us know the company, but each one of us understands Shield in a very different way. So for some, it is a science-based company. For some, it is a company which is there for long years to come. For some, it's a company which is more people-oriented. We have lots of contact with doctor externally. To us, in a very simple way, he has defined Shield as, we were basically seen as a company with innovation and science. We have migrated from that to innovation, science, and excellence. We will have excellence in whatever we do, and that should be the motive for each one of us sitting in this meeting today. Where do we operate? It's a very large domain. We operate in women and child space. Women, because every house has a woman, be it a mother, be it a wife, be it a sister. And he rightly said that they do not care about themselves. They spend all their energy in caring for you, her husband, her father, her brother. So ultimately, the women health take a backseat. And we at Shield work towards improving that. And child is also going to be the future of this nation. And because of the lifestyle, lots of diseases come to the child, and we are working on that. Very important for any business, for any, if you say, structure, the foundation is very important. So what is the foundation on which Shield is standing today? Our CEO, Mr. Rajurkar, said, primarily it is the 7 pillars of our business. And I think this is not a short term, it is a long term, and it is going to stay for very, very long period. And this will define the success of Shield. So the first one, he said that we are primarily into novel therapeutic segment, which is very good. Your doctors will recognize you because you are not a Me Too company. When there is a crowd at the doctor place to see the med reps, I think Shield will get a preference because we deal with novel therapeutic options. We are primarily focusing on the 21st century women. We also will have solution for the new age related diseases for the child. And we are working very, very closely and very hard on that. Our medicines are all based on innovation, evidences. And he said that all our evidences are all trials done in the Indian condition, which is being done by one of the most eminent doctors. And when you do and when you share a trial which is from the local or a premier institute within the country, the acceptance is much, much higher and it stays for a long time. More importantly, we are a very customer-centric company. We listen to the customers, be it the doctor, be it the institution, be it a direct customer. We listen to them. Our products are customer-centric. We do everything which will take care of the customer. I never knew, but today I've also come to know that we have a lot of international collaboration, and that gives me a lot of confidence when you move forward. We are not a small regional player anymore. And while doing all this, we have not left the traditions behind. We still carry that with us. Having said that, he has also shared with us a lot of things what we have done digitally. And one thing which I can talk very proud, and I can tell you that we've been driving it for the last 1 year, and most of you are using it on a daily basis, is the DigiShield. And that gives a lot of information at your fingertip, and it comes along with you wherever you travel. When you're sitting in the doctor's cabin waiting to meet the doctor, when you're doing your review, it is all data based. You can show it with live graphs, which can make people to understand it much better. Similarly, DigiShield Connect is also a very, very important milestone, and we've been recognized by an external agency for the kind of contribution we have made in Shield Connect. 889 webinars, 65,000 doctor participation is not a small order what we have achieved. And people sitting in corporate office cannot achieve this. This has been done by people who are working in the field, and primarily you are the people who have created that. So thank you very much for that. And he also said one thing, that we have to see how are we placed with respect to the market. In whichever categories we are operating, we are in the top 10. That is definitely a great feather in our cap. We have got 5 awards which is showcased, which we have got in a very short span of time. We are also in the top 100 in the segment where we are operating in the pharmaceutical companies. I think all this doesn't happen over one night or one day. It takes a lot of effort, sincerity, passion, persuasion to get to this level. 5G was a new terminology we heard last time. And there are many many additional features of the 5G he has added today. And I'm sure that he will keep adding. Company works and company extremely believes that we need to give the best to our people. So when that is there, all these things will keep getting added. The 6th G is what is very, very interesting today, go green. And I'm sure not only internally, we are doing a service to the country by going green. And I was very happy to see the first vehicle being driven by Mr. Paul. And this is just a starting, like he said, and Mr. Ellen is saying that they are working tirelessly to see how we can reach it to you people. So many activities, lots of confidence in our team. And I'm sure that this team is going to be the killer winner team going forward. We are very close to the 100 crores mark. And I'm sure that each one of you would be here to celebrate that. Of course, yes, we had our managing director, Mr. Mahadevan Iyer. He has his own style of presenting. And whichever meeting he addresses, the message is very simple, but it's very powerful. And people remember that for a long time because of his style of delivering it. He very clearly said that you love your family, you love your nation, you love your society, and you're proud to be a part of that. You should also be proud to be a part of Shield. And he said that I'm extremely proud to be a Shield man. This company was started by him, but no more it is his company alone. It is the company of all the people sitting here. You people have to drive the company. There are many new reps have joined. So many new initiatives for the reps who are joining us. He also mentioned that most of the industries actually see up and down, be it a textile industry, be it an airline industry, hospitality, all that. But one industry which has stood the time is the pharmaceutical industry. And all of you should be really lucky that you have joined the pharma industry. And I would actually go ahead and add one more statement, which I keep saying in some of the inductions which I do, that you should be lucky at this early stage in life, you have joined a company called Shield, which is extremely professional in its outlook. And this is one company where I can tell you guaranteed that you can add value to your professional career. We are there willing to support you, and please be very open, and we are there to support you. There is absolutely no problem in that. We are here to protect the present, and we will be protecting the future through some of our products. To emerge as a leader in the gynecology segment, we are already present in some of the treating therapies like infertility, urogenitals, amenorrhea, all that he has mentioned. So I think that itself is a feather. We are very focused. We are not all over the place. We are focused. We want to deliver the best. And more importantly, the recent addition of Angelo in Shield is really a feather in the cap. And we are definitely going to be working with developmental neurologists, and it is really, really very, very niche and super specialty. We have excellent brands, and a very good point which actually struck me is each of our product, each of a brand is a division in itself. And the takeout I have is, he says that it is so much of potential each brand has. We have a long way to go in that, and I'm sure this team will definitely work for that. The two initiatives of HR, which he personally mentioned, is on the communication improvement program, which is going to start today. I'm sure the first batch of 60 people will be benefited. Not only the 60 people, there will be a lot more people to join in that. And the kind of MGI, which has been announced by Mr. Rajurkar. I think I could see a lot of comments during that portion of the announcement. And one thing is very clear, and I work with him very closely on incentive. His intention is very, very clear. He says, please put the money on the table. I want to give more money to people. I want people to experience the money. I want people to perform. So that itself is a great feeling. And finally, when it came for the GEM Awards, I could see a long list of people, starting from Raktim Datta, Shiklesh Rajaji, Biswajit, Srinivasan, Tulika, Bikash, Manjit, Ganesh, Abhishek, Ravinder, Lakshmana. All names familiar to me. I would like to congratulate everybody, those who have been nominated and those who have been declared winners. All the very best, and I'm sure this is just a starting point. It will keep continuing every time we have this town hall meeting. And I want each one of you to aspire for that. Not only aspire, work towards it and achieve. So finally, I would also like to tell you one thing. There is a set of people who are working, maybe not with you on a daily basis, but definitely working to support you at every activity what you do in the field. We have our Dr. Prachi, the head of medical affairs, and her team of RMAs. We have Mr. Srinivasan, the quality assurance. We have Mr. Paul, with whom most of you interact, supply chain head. We have Mr. L.N. Sampath, the finance and HR head, who works, because I also work with him very closely. I know the kind of intentions he's got, and I'm sure that we as a company will do the best for the employees. We have Mr. L.S., who is as active as possible and is connected with every employee in the organization. We have Mr. Ramanan, who closely works with Mr. Ellen. We have a new person, Mr. Kedar, and he is driving a lot of new marketing initiatives. We also have able divisional heads, Mr. Balaji, Mr. Satish, Mr. Prasad, and Mr. Nityaji. All these people, they have team of their own, and they are there willing at any point in the time of day or night, willing to help you. I work in the department of sales analytics, and we also assure you that we are there to help you excel in your work in the market. Let me just say, by summarizing this, to all the people who are working in the field, do not think that you are alone. Do not think that you are going alone and fighting a very professional doctor, fighting a competition in the marketplace. Please turn back. The entire company is with you, a whole set of people willing to help you to make you success, thereby Shield growing and succeeding and getting its own name in the industry. I would like to thank the organizers for such a wonderful meeting today, led by Ellen, Mr. Ramanan. Chitrakala, of course, is there in every meeting, every initiative which goes. Chitrakala is there, and she's done a lot of work. Mr. Ellis, Mr. Chanmugam, and Jayanti. And of course, I would like to thank everybody in this who have come and attended this, taking your time off. And I'm really happy. I'm privileged. Like I said, I have learned a lot. More importantly, I feel very engaged with the company after today's meeting. Thank you very much. Thank you all for attending. Till the time I see you next. All the best.
Thank you, sir. Very well summed up. I thank all my colleagues in panelist team for their support to make this event a grand success. Let's look forward for more such gatherings and achievements in the coming days. Thank you, everyone, and have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.